Hey, folks. Just hanging out today. Nothing too crazy. I got the progress going on the hill up there, which is cool. Why does this feel so chunky? Oh, quiet. Whoa. Yep, we got to work on this. That's for damn sure. Yeah. So I have. Hey, Chris. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it, brother. You're not really going to be able to see it very well, but I have the hill going. I have the hill. This is not angled right. Holy cow. A little better. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, so I got a good start on my hill up here. I'll do a little video about it shortly so you can see a little more. Hey, John, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. So you can see a little more what I've done here. I've just, it's been sitting all week because I've been so busy with work that I haven't been able to do much of anything down here this week, frankly, because of we're in the middle of high school sports playoff season. Hey, Ad. So I haven't been able to do anything down here all week, but I did get. I guess I'd say the hill is constructed. I just need to do a lot of tweaking, and I mean a lot of tweaking. I got a rasp down here. I'm going to do some serious cutting shortly. Probably not today though. Not here. Let's see if I can get over the hump here. Yeah, there we go. Slotted Maserati. This was the first one. This was the OG. And oh boy, do I love this car. I don't know why. A lot of folks kind of just skipped right by these. I don't know why. This is a beautiful car. It's nice and quiet. I love it. Yeah, work gets in the way of fun a lot, doesn't it? This has pretty good grip, even though these are silicone tires on here. These quick slicks, these are probably quick slicks. And boy, because I do just mainly rubber tires, track's dirty. And the track's dirty because the track's dirty, not just for any other reason, too. Yep. Yeah, I gotta take this apart because I got a hill here and it goes two different directions. We got a bank going one way and then it goes off camber the other way when it's going up over the hill, and that is not going to work well. Let's get some rubber on here, shall we? Let's see if this guy can deal with a dirty track a little better. Yeah, I'll do a short so you guys can see a short video. Not today, not right now. I mean, so you guys can see the hill, the work going on up on the hill up there. Yeah, I got a lot going on this week with work, and then also there's a new game that I've been trying to play, and I've had to basically all but rebuild my computer, my gaming computer, because of that, because it's not up to the task. Is this going to hit that? Man, this is just all over the place here. This tire does not want a seat. No, it does not, baby. What's going on? Better? Is it better? Is it just... It's hanging off the inside, it looks like. Yeah, that is not going to fit there. Hey, Smart Race. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Wow, Lycanthrope USA. Very cool. Yeah, a lot of folks here now. Holy cow. Thank you, guys. Mark, I will get back to you soon. We got some rubber tires we're going to put on here. These are sideways rubber tires. Let's see how these stick. Whoops. Hello. That feels a little closer. Rubber is better when your track is dirty, and my track is extremely dirty. So, like I said, the hills work. The hill is... The general hill is complete. I got to start with the ramp up right here. This is all just kind of bare insulation. And then right about here is the crest of the hill, I guess you'd say. And there's spray foam insulation under the inch thick foam like wall insulation that I cut. So it's like a ramp up, and then it's all filled in underneath with the spray foam stuff. So it is good and solid now. It is like a rock. And then the other sheets are all glued together. So the hill's basically complete with, like the basics of the construction, I guess I would say. Still got a lot more work to do, though, of course. Yeah. Liking these rubber tires on here, actually. The Scale Auto rubber, that's what these are, I think. Huh. Interesting. Portage Pan? Slot Car Bro. Hello. Richard. Hey, how you doing, Richard? Thanks for showing up, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, just figured I'd get this car. Actually, why don't we get this out here? This is an old Fly Formula One with some kind of urethane tires. I'm not sure that this works. Hey, it does work. Oh, there's a magnet. Oh, there's a heavy magnet on this one. Oh my goodness. That is way too much magnet for this old guy. This old guy. Not this old guy. Yeah. Oh yeah, so we got some good Carrera news that I shared on the news this week. They have two new. Oh man, this thing decided not to work anymore. That stinks. Got a power supply. It obviously just doesn't juice this up enough. That stinks. Yeah, so two new Carrera NASCARs coming. I think this week. Yes, I know people are going to be upset because it's the same team, but their agreement was with Hendrick, so they're going to keep doing Hendrick until they get another agreement with another team. I'm just happy we have a new mold at least. Hello, crunch. Jesus. Man, that was a weird hit. Yeah, I got a crazy high. Uh, could be up like this actually to make it flat. Lift it like another 6 inches in the air here. That would be weird, wouldn't it? Yeah, kind of like it having being flat. I got to cut down this area under the track because there's too much of a jump almost. So I got to do that. What else do I have to do? Tires are strange. Yes, Pioneer Legends tires work good as aftermarket on my little truck. Okay, very cool. Hey, John Albright, your Niners, right on. Go Niners. Damn, man. Going to destroy the nose on this car here. No, I'm not. Yeah, this has got to get cut down. This right here. This has got to get cut down so it's flat. Definitely got to cut that down. Yeah, thanks for showing up, John. I appreciate it. Even if it's before your football game. My wife is making dinner for us tonight. Very excited about that. Because, well, anyway, she's making something tasty. Sticky. See how this car fares up the hill. Not so well. Yeah. Well, that's cool. It still does work over there. That's awesome. What else we have in the news coming up here? I think. Well, yeah. So the Carrera NASCARs, I think, are arriving at Carrera's warehouse this week. So they should be at your favorite dealer reasonably soon. What else do we have? Getting really nice and close to the mic here, the way I should be with this kind of microphone. I know LEB just got a shipment of a bunch of new red cars, 2 new Formula Ones from the Scuderia, let's just say, as well as a pair of red Lolas that just showed up. And what else? Yeah, we're going to get just bombarded with a whole bunch of shipments of things in the next probably 3 weeks, because that's like really, if a distributor is going to be able to, if the distributor is going to be able to get stuff shipped out for Christmas, it needs to be in their warehouse pretty much now, because yeah, with the way that the government closures and or other things are going, you never know what's going to happen. So yeah, are they, Chris? Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of stuff that it's. I mean, it's going to get stuck in customs from time to time, just kind of anyway. So it's really not a huge deal that happens. But it's annoying as hell that it happens. Uh, and I know there's yeah. So there, because their 2002s were coming, like you said. Did you mention that? Oh well, the Revos, yeah, the Revos. That's what I'm thinking of, and then some of the other, well, the BRM stuff, 1/24th scale, obviously, but a lot of Revos I think did ship this week from them, and yeah, there's going to be a lot that gets shipped very, very, very soon. Yeah, Dale. I mean, Dale just mentions that he'd like to see some new Carrera F1s soon. Uh, yeah, I mean their special edition one, the Vettel car with the mechanics and the tin box, that's going to be arriving at their warehouse, I believe, this week. Um, so in the next probably week and a half, you'll see that at a dealer. It's going to be expensive. It's a special edition in a tin box, and it's meant to not be just a regular release. I believe they do have at least two other Red Bulls that are going to be released around this time. And I know. There's an awful lot of Red Bulls, but they have this thing with Red Bull because of there's a family connections between the Stadelbauer family who used to run Carrera exclusively and the Mateschitz family, who is like next door neighbors to the Stadelbauer. So, yeah. And yes, Robert, like you said, the MR Indy cars, there's nothing this week as you didn't see any mention here. Hopefully, there'll be some news soon about those. I know there's a lot of folks really excited about those cars coming. So yeah, I mean, hopefully we'll get those soon because I know that there's a lot of fans of those. So yeah, you pre-order the Red Bulls, they'll get here eventually. Exactly. Yeah. No, Steven. So Steve, Carrera has the license to do Ferrari. They've had the license for more than 10 years now since when I worked there. They had gotten the license. So it's yes, Hot Wheels has a license, but that has nothing to do with Carrera making slot cars. Um, anyway, yeah, so there's definitely going to be. I'm hoping that I mean, Skelectric also do Formula One, and they've done some. They've done some McLarens, and I think that's it recently. I'm hopeful I have some news about Skelectric soon, about when. Hey, Leslie, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. I hope I have some news soon about when Skelectric will have a new U.S. distributor. I don't have any news about that yet. I need to ask again if there's anyone here from Skelectric. Uh, Please feel free to email me again with any info. Although I or I will be emailing you as soon as I get off here, actually too. Um, yeah, so it's going to be a busy next couple weeks for sure. Carrera just got a huge shipment of stuff, 124 and 132, Evolution and digital, one digital 132 as well as Evolution and 124th as well. So yeah, there's going to be a lot showing up in the next few weeks for sure, and a lot that did just show up. Carrera just got a bunch of new sets in as well. I've had a couple people asking me about about questions about sets. If you contact me, message or put a comment on any of my videos, if you want me to call you, if you're in the US, I will, and we can talk about what set might be right for you. If you wanted help like that, that's fine. I did that with all the companies I worked for years. So I like helping folks figure out what to get started with. Um, Basically, if it boils down to digital or analog, if it's digital, there's pretty much it's a no brainer. You should go with Carrera. They make the best kind of out of the box experience, and it's worth getting those sets. Just pick the set that you like, that has the cards that you like, and you can always add to it. You can add when you start with a set. You can always add to it with any other set. Is usually the cheapest way because if you price out the pieces in each set and the fact that you get another power supply if you happen to need it, and you get more controllers because you probably can use those too, then the cars essentially work out to be free. That if you price out all the extras that you get in a starter set, when you combine two starter sets, you not only get a much larger track, but the cars basically work out to be free. It's just how I've always suggested to people that they do stuff. Um, but generally, yeah, if you want digital, and it seems like most folks do that are just getting into the hobby now, you really, there's really no better choice than Carrera. Scalextric does a digital set every few years, which is cool. I mean, the Scalextric digital is fine. They don't have a lot of accessories that people seem to really like a lot. So that's definitely something to consider. If you really want a real rich digital experience with a lot of displays around the track, then I mean, you really have one option to go with, and that's Carrera. With analog, there's an awful lot of options. I would personally suggest hard plastic track. I would personally suggest Polycar, which is what I have down here. It's made by Slotted. Slotted is a brand of the company Galileo Engineering. They make Slotted and they make Polycar brands. And yeah, so they make cars, and the cars are obviously really high end cars. When you buy a set, you can get a track layout with no cars. A lot of dealers will put together a layout for you. I know LEB will, provided they have the enough parts in stock, which sometimes can be an issue because it's difficult keeping stuff in stock. And the other option I would go with is Scale Auto Track. I had Scale Auto Track down on my table here for about a year, and I love it. It's gray track. I just have switched it up this year. I may very well go back to it next year. It's fantastic track. So, Polycar track, yeah. It's Ninco 1969 suggests or says he just ordered $600 worth of track, Polycar track. My old Ninco track is having trouble handling the Australian sun after these years. Yeah, Ninco track, like all soft plastic track, Ninco does buckle, especially if it's been sitting in sun for any length of time, let alone years. Ninco track is known to buckle and known to get quite uneven. I mean, any track can, but I've seen it particularly bad with Ninco track. I'm not saying it's bad track, far from it, but it definitely can be an issue having Ninco track, and especially if it's in the sun. The Polycar track, the Scale Auto track, Carrera for that matter, you're not going to have any of those issues. I used Carrera track for years, and it's absolutely fantastic track. The grip level is not good compared to Polycar and Scale Auto, who both have the highest level of grip. Ninco has a very high level of grip as well, but again, personally, I would go with hard plastic track. And either, if it's analog you're looking for, either Scale Auto or Polycar. Polycar will fit in a slightly smaller space. There's not really much between them. If you want gray track, get Scale Auto. If you want black track, get Polycar. Polycar also fits into a nice small space. Leslie, yes. Also, a good suggestion is what Leslie just mentioned, the Smart Race app. Smart Race do apps for digital racing as well as analog racing, and they are far and away the app that I would suggest. You don't need, for analog version, you don't need hardware, so to speak, but it's a great place to start from with the Smart Race app, and it gives you a very, very rich experience. I would suggest that in any system. If you're going to, especially Carrera, if you're going to use the Carrera digital system, you absolutely want the Smart Race app. It's a hobbyist that's been developing it for, I don't even know how long, more than a decade now. It's a very rich experience. It's worth the money. Just buy it, basically. It's fantastic stuff. So regardless of what system you're going with, my suggestion would absolutely be for Smart Race for your lap timing. Um, setting aside the digital displays that Carrera have, which are very nice and will work regardless of what timing system you have, because it's their lap counting and their displays. It's built into the system, built into the control unit, so you can have a really great experience with all of it working together nicely. Yeah, so that's kind of the pre-Christmas suggestion. I'll probably do a video again this year suggesting what track to go with. What I don't usually like to suggest what specific set, because you should really pick the set that has the cars that you like. Because you can always, like I've said a number of times now, you can always add to it, and that's definitely what I would suggest. Oh, you have Ninco loops. You don't say. I think I might take you up on that. Yeah, because I can use them here, can't I? Huh. Yeah. Ninco 1969. Yes. 3 spare. If you did have, if you just get a hold of me, we'll work something out. I think I would like them. Yes, please. Because what I've done was the kind of makeshift looping end, and if I could get some Ninco ones, just would snap in, because they make Polycar makes adapters. I think that I have here somewhere. Yeah, that would be very cool. Thank you, Dale. For me at home, what you get for free, Smart Race is great. I'm sure the extras you pay for are outstanding, but they're not necessary. Yeah, I mean, it's all the kind of experience that you want. I mean, strictly speaking, none of this is necessary. It's just the experience that you want, and it's just a. Hey, John. Yeah, yes. Hold on a second, John. Yeah, I mean, it's just the experience that you want. Adding any accessory, whether it's a digital feature like from lap timing system, or some kind of scenic piece. It's all just a different kind of way to have fun with the hobby. So now, John SS. Anyway, John asks, did you jump into Arc Raiders yet? Yes, I did. And I realized that it crashed my computer. So I have to, my computer is torn apart. I bought a 3070 Zotac graphics card, and that's going to go into what will be a new case, because my case is too small for the 3070 is much longer than my 1060 is. Hey, John Kett, thanks very much for stopping by, John. I appreciate it. Yeah, so the 1060 I've had forever now is obviously no good for Arc Raiders. Arc looks like a really great game. I watch a lot of streamers, and they're all playing it. And I have played a little on my computer before I started to realize that it was doing a new thing. Actually, it was when I was trying to use the in-game VoIP, the speaking to other players. As soon as I tried that, as soon as I keyed the mic, the game crashed to desktop. So new graphics card and most of a computer rebuild to get something going. So yeah. But yeah, slot cars. We're here for slot cars, of course. Yeah, so this is all going to get cleaned off very soon, and with maybe the help of Ninco's Ninco loops. Maybe there will be Ninco loops at the end of this, which would be kind of cool. Polycar, I've been trying to get Polycar to do loops that would fit. There's a guy that I got the the graphics card from, who also does 3D printing locally, and he's got some pretty high end printers. So if I could get some, well, I'd have to get rails then somehow. So I don't know. Yeah, so the blue insulation, you missed this at the beginning, John. So there's the hill is basically, the underbuilding is basically constructed. I have 5 layers, five? Yes, 5 layers of inch thick insulation. So it's 5 inches high, which it looks a lot higher than 5 inches from the end down here. So I glued that all together, and then I saw the gaps, and I started laying cut insulation at angles under it, and then I just did some foam spray under it, and I propped up the stuff while it dried with a little bits of foam insulation broken off. So now it's a solid sucker under there. It's all foam insulation that I'm going to cut and shape and stuff. There's a really bad kind of almost a jump where it goes from one camber to another, so the car just like launches if you're going too fast at the top of the hill. So yeah. Hey, Bilbo Tie Garage. Bilbo Tie Garage. That's very cool. I like that. I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan myself. Yeah, so that started. I may take a day or two off this week, depending on, we only have one team still in the playoffs, locally with sports playoffs, the States. I'm a photographer and videographer is my day job for my local newspaper. My wife's the editor of the paper. And we only have one team left, so it looks like now I can, if they lose, which I kind of hope they don't, the girls, they play again on Tuesday. I just shot a game last night, actually. And anyway, so as soon as they're out of it or they win, I'll probably take a couple days off, and then I'll probably do a bunch of live streams then. And I will show what's going on with the track, and I'll get a lot more done. And I will do a video, like I said, of the building that's gone on up there. I'll do that probably when we get off the stream here. I'll do a little video, a short one, just to kind of show you guys what's been completed so far. And yeah, I'm happy with the results so far, and it's nice and cool down here. Being hey, Lamont, cheers! Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Hello to all the slot people. Yes, indeed. Yeah, so that's what's going on here. And, of course, looking for news. There's been a lot of good news recently. And, obviously tops on the list for the North American market or the U.S. market is the Carrera, the 2 new Carrera NASCARs, the Bass Pro and the other Ally car, which look, they look good. I'm happy that they're doing them, and hopefully, hey, Bilbo, thank you very much. Yeah, Mike, thank you. Mike Santi, cheers. Thanks for showing up, guys. Yeah, so that's what we got going on so far. I will, I believe, be getting another camera this week. Do you have a GT40 on the table? GT4. Do I have a GT40 on the table? Do I? Boy, it would be embarrassing if I actually, yes. So this is not a GT40. This is a GT that was the Ninco one. Yes, Chris, I got the whole house generator. It's right on the other side of this wall that you all can't see that I'm pointing at. It's outside. It's not a Generac, but it's the same quality. It's a whole house generator. So it's hey, other Dave, all the Daves. Yeah, so it's the generator's all hooked up, and then that's when I got extra power plugs here next to the track. I have 8 really heavy duty outlets right next to the track, so tons and tons of track now that I can use tons of power now that I can use just for the track. So I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, so this is the GT that was raced in the American Le Mans series years ago. This one actually was the the ADAC GT Masters, but I saw these get raced here in the U.S. I forget what the family. It was a husband and wife that both raced one. They each had them, and I think it was the Petersons? I can't remember, but I got to shoot them when they were current cars at Lime Rock, and I think I might have seen them at Watkins Glen. No, just at Lime Rock Park for the American Le Mans Series. So yeah, Ninco. I love me some Ninco cars. They were absolutely fantastic. A little noisy, but we lost a little bit when we lost Ninco, unfortunately. I mean, I know Ninco still make cars, but I don't know where I have another GT40 where I could grab one. But yeah, I have plenty. I have a number of GT40s. They're favorites of mine because I got to see them. I've seen the real ones and the real old ones, the GT40s, and obviously the longer ones with the big long tail. There's the one down at the Simeon Museum that I shot photos of Shotgun Dave. Yeah, that's okay, Dave. You're allowed to be late. No worries. Yeah, I got to see when I took pictures for the prototypes of the Presidential Blue, the long tail. What is it, the Mark IV GT? I think that only raced at Le Mans, and it was the dark blue one. And I have pictures of the prototype of that car with the real car in Philadelphia. That's where the real car is, and it was cool to see kind of all that stuff together. Yes, I know. That's why that's why the new ones are just the Ford GT, because it's not 40 inches tall. It's much, much taller. Yeah, so anyway, they're 42. There you go. So, what else? Trying to think of other news here. Yeah, there's going to be a lot showing up pretty soon, and I am really hoping this is a guess. This is not anything official or whatever, but I am really hoping that we get a competitor car for the 510 from Slotted. I believe they're working on one, and I don't know what it is. To be plain with you guys, I don't know, but I believe they are working on a competitor car. So, have I been building anything? I mean, I did the hump down here, or the hill, I should say. I did the hill the other night. I came down here and I just like a couple nights, because I've been working a lot later into the evening, so I haven't been able to get down here after work. I've been too tired, and I don't want to make a lot of noise because our bedrooms in our house are right over the table here. Oh, cars? No, I haven't been doing anything on cars yet. I've been just concentrating my creativity on trying to figure out what to do with the hill down here, and also at the same time trying to maybe figure out what the scenery that I'm going to do. I posted a real quick video today at a local historical society. It's a train video. Sorry. So I posted that video, and just a real quick fun video. You see my wife in the video. We just went there to give them a box car. The newspaper that we work at had special edition box cars made with the Sun Gazette logo on the side. Lionel box cars. So we gave the Historical Society a box car for their, they have two layouts up. One was a couple different scales, American Flyer, as well as Lionel on one table, and on the other table, which is the Polar Express table that I show in the video. Anyway, there you go. Yeah, so that's probably, so I'm hoping I'm really hoping that we get a competitor shown in early next year from Slot It rather. I am thinking that they're gonna hold off until they really, really, really have everything very close to release, so that they don't get the idea done out from under them by somebody else. Let's say. So um, I I have my I'm kind of wondering what the competitor is. If it's another Datsun, I mean, it could be a 240Z, um, because they were, at times seen on the track together. I mean, a direct competitor would be an Alpha, or a 2002, which I don't know. We've had a lot of 2002s. I kind of don't know that we need more 2002s. Although, to be fair, if Slot It did one, I'm sure it'd be fantastic. And Alpha would be cool too. But I'm hoping we do get a competitor car for that, for the 510 Datsun this year. What is that? Oh, radar. Oh, rain starting in 20 minutes. Yay, great. But I'm inside, so really, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so look out for I'll do a brief video, like I said, just to kind of show you from the angle down there of what I've been doing with the hill. It's not anything revolutionary. It's just my lame attempt at doing what Boone does as a master. So, because it's it's a little makeshift going on down there, but it's cool. I'm having fun with it. So, yeah. Anyway, so thanks for showing up, guys. I know it's really kind of a bit of a brief stream today and a lot of talking. So I appreciate the folks that are showing up here. It really means a lot. This week, I believe I'm getting another camera that's going to be up there. You can't see that was the secondary camera. I need to have a better. This camera is not great, and it's a little hard to control. So there's another camera showing up. I think this week. We'll see. So soon for live streams, and then for my news and stuff, that'll be the new camera for that angle. Then that camera's just going to stay down here, which makes my life 1,000 times easier not to have to put up a camera and take it down every couple days for work or whatever else. So yeah, I know, Dave, I do, but I it's like something else to buy. So, and I'm getting help getting this other camera, and the request has already been put in. Just needs to be bought, and then it'll be here. And it's a lot more capable than the OBS Bot one, which is essentially just a webcam. But I know those do a great job for webcams, believe me. Not enough money for all the cool cars. Totally, yeah. But whoever promised there would be all the money for all of the cool cars? Nobody. So like I said, thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate it. And look out now for, probably, I'll put it up probably tomorrow, video just kind of showing the work that I got going on here, the build in the corner. And I do plan this other camera, which is good for a certain thing. I'm thinking now I'm going to mount it permanently up above that end down there as another camera. So it'd be a completely different angle, and you can see those loops down there at the other end. So there we go. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing with this other camera. So I'd have 3 cameras, this wide shot, and then the other ones to do different things as well. So there we go. Again, thanks very much, guys. See y'all again real soon.